Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to Heyday. Now today's video is going to be covering some basic administration and then I'm going to be looking at Dexters. Now the reason I like Dexters is because of the water ditches. Now during my basic administration what I usually do is to collect the resources from my animals, I can open up any special packages, collect the diamonds from the actual global events, and of course we all like diamonds, don't you all? Sorry, I certainly do. Taking my count up to 3063 now. Okay, right, I've got my trees need chopping down, I've got some orders that need doing, let's rip off the ones I don't want as usual. So this is the basic kind of administration I do when I first open up my game. I move around my machines, I look at my trees, I see what can be done, maybe fill the occasional boat if it's easy, claiming the experience points and then trying to level up as best as I can. Actually, I don't really mind leveling up at this stage, I'm just taking it very, very slowly. For me, it's just enjoying the game and playing it as I do each day, whether it could be for many hours in my live streams or just whether it's for 1 or 2 hours or maybe even 20 minutes. Great thing about Heyday is it's a game that you can come and go to many times within one day or over a week, and basically everything kind of stays the same. Well, actually no, it doesn't. The crops grow, the items produce, and the animals get fatter, but that's all cool. Well, let's spin the wheel of fortune and we are going to win a gorgeous prize. I wonder what's it going to be, and oh, awesome. Will you look at that? Like, oh my god, I just got some soybeans. Sweet. Don't we all love to get the crops? Look at that one. A gorgeous prize from the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, okay, that was a really big prize. I could have got loads of other items and I got the soybeans. Yay, now that was good. Right, visitor wanting popcorn, absolutely not sending away. However, there would be a visitor bonus event coming up very soon, and that's when you want to be selling the items. Now, if you do have a lot of specific items within your storage, you can get a lot of coinage during these visitor events, but storage is the key issue, so do be careful. If you're the kind of person who's collecting 1 or 2 specific items just because you want to sell those during these events, it does mean that you need to have a larger storage option. Now, usually with the visitors, I don't like doing them as much, unless of course it's a crop. Crops are not too bad, I can double up on those, sell those, and I get a little bit. For me, the biggest issue with the visitors, it's not the coinage, it's the experience points. Now, I do wish that they would give a lot more, and I'm hoping at some stage in the future this is one change that maybe the Heyday team considers in relation to the actual visitors. More XP would make them more beneficial within the game. In fact, what I'd really like to see is just background style people moving around my farm as though they are doing farming activities. Okay, they don't have to be the people that I pay for, I don't have to function with them, but just to have some hands moving around will give the game a little bit of a difference in relation to its element. Now, I do like my current design. The current design includes some of the water dishes I like, and you'll see them just around my actual animal pens there, just to the top, the sides, and it does feel very comfortable, and I love the water dishes. So often when I actually do my admin and I go and look at other farms as well, I'm often looking for these water dishes, or even the stone, like the dirt paths as well. I think they were 2 of the best additions to the game. The only negative side is they do cost diamonds, so you are going to have a bit of diamonds within your collection. So it's not really ideal for a lower level player to be purchasing these. Now, if you want to, you can do it. If you are someone who doesn't mind spending real cash within the game to collect a lot of diamonds, then go for it. However, if you're not the kind of person who does spend a lot of money, then wait for the actual diamond discount packages. Really useful with it, and you get a lot of cool decoration as well. You can also start actually working on the mine or the fishing area, looking for those toolboxes as well, which is what I will do every time I go to another farm. Look for those toolboxes. If I head to someone's town, I'm looking for the floating treasure chest, because you never know, there could be diamonds in there, and they do mount up after a while. So go for it, everybody. Right, now most of my products are collected from my machines I've got here. Now at the moment I'm not really producing too many because I'm going to be doing something a little bit special in one of my later videos, or I may even do it in my live stream at the weekend, and it's going to be interesting. Now I will be opening up some of my land very soon as well, because I want to see the quantity of actual land expansion for each of the slots, so I'm going to be doing that in another video as well. well. At least partially. I've put my gorilla back into storage. Let's see, where should I adjust that gorgeous tree? Now, I only purchased one of those trees. I do hope at some stage in the future that these trees are added to the actual shop for us to purchase, and I think soon as they are, we will be able to buy a lot more. I have a strong feeling though that they will be either vouchers or diamonds as well. Exactly when they are going to come, I'm afraid I don't know, but I do know they will come at some stage in the future. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to tell you when or what they will cost. However, as soon as I do find out, I will be letting everybody know. Because like I said, I love those trees as well. Especially the one I missed. Right, now, you'll see I'm not in the derby. I've actually opted out of the derby for the past few weeks. I've been rather busy, both with work and with meeting a friend. My friend Sharon actually came to Japan. She's in my neighborhood. She was here with her husband, and I got to meet up with them for one day, and it was such a blast. We did a little bit of a live stream, and then basically we went around my city. Now, friends is very important. So like when you've got the friends book, please do max out your friends book, everybody. We need to have everybody with 150 friends. The more people you keep adding within the game to your friends book, it means that Heyday will have to keep increasing this amount. It's kind of like leveling up within the game. The more people you add, the more they will give us, so keep doing it. Now, as usual with my basic admin, my last stop is usually Greg's. I pop on over there and I collect what he has on offer for me. So let's go and collect everything from him. Same time, I'm looking around his farm, seeing if I can find that toolbox. And he does do a really, really good use of those dirt paths, by the way. He's also got a good mix in there of the actual water dishes. So fantastic, if I do say. I like the design. Now, what I want to do is to start helping my friends out. Like I said, friends are very important, so I would often do this as well. I would go to other people's farms, have a look at what they're selling, have a look around their farms, and maybe look for the toolboxes like that, win some nails, gorgeous, check out their actual designs, and fill the crates that I can do. Now, I'm not going to do everything, so as an example, I may avoid lobster tails or feathers, I may avoid some of the cheeses, the sugars, the creams. These items I think you should be asking your hoodies for, and basically, if possible, trying to do as much of what you can yourself. Now, okay, I know you're going to have to request help, but I don't always like filling them myself, so apologies for not helping. Now, I am looking for the revives as I'm moving around, so once I've done those, I can actually head off back to the next farm. So we keep looking and looking and looking. Now, the great thing about checking out other farms like this and doing their revives or filling their crates as an example, you get XP, but you get to look at some gorgeous designs. Look at that one. That looks really good. Nice little bit of water there as well. Nicely laid out, still opening up the farmland there as well. A lot of nice walling there mixed in as well. Some interesting design options there using those golden statues. Todd's Place, one of my hoodies, gets priority, but I don't have the resource, so I'm so sorry, my friend. I can't help you out. He looks like he's had a task there. Next person, what have we got? So, Kaz here. That was that design I looked at earlier. Sorry, I can't actually do the lobsters. But I do like it. Next one down. It's me, Debs. Okay, a boat. I can do one of those, I think. Yes, I can. Can't do the other one. It's requested for the hoodies. So, please, hoodies, come and help out your hoodie. They are requesting some help. Remember, your hoodies should have priority when it comes to helping. But you've also got the actual request as well, which is rather good. Now, I recognize that person from the actual Heyday Wiki. Ice creams I can't do, they are a challenging one. Don't always keep them in storage, but you never know, maybe a toolbox. No. Lots of bicycles there, by the way. Right, Old McDarcy's. Yeah, look at that. Now, I do like this design, by the way. The actual staggered approach up to the boat is something I often enjoy seeing. Interesting use of the water dishes. I can't wait to see how that design develops. .com there with some more revives, and I'm liking this. Lots of experience points. I really wish I had a derby task at the moment. It would be super fantastic. Now, we are getting very, very close to the farm that I will be looking at in a moment. So, a few more to go on my list here near the top. Collecting the XP again. Now, I like doing the XP on the revives because it really does help you to level up. So if you're looking to level up very quickly, it's the way to go, everybody. Jazz, I love her design. I like the way she uses those dead nectar bushes with the actual crops as well. It's really, really cool. Right, now when I first came to Dexter's before making this video, okay, I was looking for his actual bouncy tree or bush, and I still can't find it. I went round and round and round this so many times. Now as I was going around, I thought, okay, this is actually a cool design. I like what he's done with the water. I like the way he's laid everything out. You've got your little islands. I like the way he's got his crop area to kind of remind me of a little bit of a swamp. And I thought, okay, I want to make a video of this in addition to my regular activities. So that's what I did. So we are going to spend a little more time in a moment talking about this overall design. Now literally at the moment I'm just looking around for the actual revive and I cannot find it. I'm tapping the trees where I think it might be. Again, I just don't see it. So Dexter, your actual revive is hidden from me. Now I know I'm not so young anymore and maybe my eyesight's not as good, but I do wish I could have seen it. It would have been nice to actually get that one for you and get it done. But look at the design. Okay, as I'm looking around here, this is actually a rather nice area, and I love the way he's done this. This is one of my favorite parts here. Look at that little island center there with the nectar bushes. Look at this area, very, very swampy kind of style of fill. Nice islands again for the actual machine area, and it is very, very pleasing. Now, as I said, okay, these diamond dishes or these water dishes do cost a lot of diamonds, but if you do get them and you start building up your collection, now he's a level 90, so relatively high level player, so he's had quite a long time to actually start collecting these since they came out. Now, if you are a lower level, it's going to be more of a challenge, but look what you can do. Like a few pieces of water dishes there, added in with the dirt paths as well, within the crop area, changes its design in a big way. Look at the way he's actually put them around the machines. So it's nicely open, you've got these little islands, he's got his lamps, his trees, and his wood piles around the outside, nice bordering of trees at the back there for the barn and silo. Perfect, it really does look good, and he doesn't need to add anything else in there. So not only is it very practical in relation to doing his farming activities, so it's easy to find everything, because look at it, it's well laid out, but it looks good as well, and I do like it. I really, really do. Now, as we moved around to the mine area here, I thought the mine was really nice as well. So I like the way he's actually put the walls with the path pieces there, separated the smelters behind his design there, a little bit of a garden area to the left as well, and that staggered style stepped approach for the actual wall pieces. Again, a very, very nicely mixed in design, and it really is cool. Coming down into this lower section here, you'll see where you've got this step design that goes down. So it's almost as though you're coming from two high plateaus straight down into a bottom area. And I've seen many of these kinds of designs, and it really does blend well. You've got your berry bushes to the left and the right, you've got the water mixed in there as well, you've got your little islands for the nectar bushes, the two red wicker statues, and lots of frogs. Oh my god, I should sing the frog song, but I won't do it in this video, sorry. I will do it later, I think, again. Across the road here where he's got his animal area, now I kind of have a similar design to this, or I did have in the past, and I do like the fact that a lot of people are using this area for their animals, especially their horses as well, and blending them in together. You can really create a nice design. He's still got that area to open. Now for me this was very unusual. Now I agree with the brown paths, the dirt paths around it, they look really good. For me, I felt the actual hay bales there for the wagons was a little bit too much, but then again it blended in very, very well. So with the golden walls, with the dirt path there, it was kind of interesting. Now I would like to see a fewer or smaller usage of those actual like hay bat trucks, that so get rid of those carts, and I think maybe you could do a better design there. He's opening up this area, he's got his blocks of trees there, again very, very practical. That little rose archway that goes in there, it's good and I loved it. Now I wonder, what does his town look like? Is his town going to be as special as the actual farm is? Has he put a lot of effort into creating the design? I wonder. So I do believe I need to head on over to his town and have a look, because I have a strong feeling I'm going to enjoy this. Right, now here we are at the town, and I was right. When I actually looked here and I thought, yep, I like this, I really do. The rocks are still in place, they've not been blown up. They are mixed in with the design with some additional rocks added in there. The fire, the logs, the seats, the deck chairs, the frozen water as well. Those little brown path pieces that you can get as well that blend in very nicely, almost like footprints. It looks really, really, really good. Now, it's a very wintry style effect here, and if anything, it did not look bad. It looked really, really good. So you'll see there the way the walls are staggered, you'll see the path pieces are varied, you've got the presents in there, you've got the actual house as well from the gingerbread, you've got the snowmen, you've got the snow lamps. It goes together really well, and I like the design. I was really satisfied with the way that this town looked, although it was the Christmassy effect. So it's not too decorated, but it's decorated in such a way that it looks pleasing. Now, overall, what did I think? Now, I was really, really happy. A fantastic use of the water dishes. I think this is a good actual farm to go and check out. It will give you a good indication on what you can do, and I would say try to copy some of those ideas. Okay, right, that's me signing off now. If you would like to send me some fan mail, please do so. The address was just there. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, just hit the actual subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up mark and leave your comments below. Let me know your views on the water dishes and how you like the designs in this video. But either way, I will see you either on Friday for my live stream, or I will see you in my next video. So take care now and have fun farming. Goodbye all.